says waiting.
I know when we've done it from your phone before, we've had to just go straight from.
It says it's on now. Double check. Feels like my feet are getting warm, right? Can you feel that? Can you feel your feet getting warmer? Like there's heat coming from below? Man, we gotta move. Look.
What do you want to do? Maybe if I go. What am I doing down here?
It's not going to get right here.
All right, are you live?
It says it is. It says it is. Oh.
Yeah, we're live. All right, good morning. We are back. We are early. We are excited to be here, bringing you a second consecutive day of Capitals hockey.
Morning.
Good morning, Nick. So good view this morning. We're actually up in the Press Ice Arena.
Yeah, just going to have some blind spots right in front of us, but we might do.
Let's see. Oh, I think I'm host. All right.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right. Yep, another early start. It's about 10 minutes or so again.
Why not? All right, so 15-minute periods. Genesis Hockey Club 2-0 on the weekend. They've beaten the Columbus Mavericks 3-0, and they beat CCYHA Westling, which is the team the boys played earlier in the year, 6-1. So big win for them yesterday. Scouting report is they're pretty fast. Obviously put up a lot of goals, so we will see. Starting with Mason Lai, Boomer Huber, and Hayden Mast. Looks like Booms and Kirtland on the fence. Genesis Hockey Club has the puck. They are into the zone. Jaden Santan standing tall in net for the Capitals this morning. Puck's gone up the boards. Genesis controlling it here in the zone up to the left point. Shot coming, blocked by Hayden Mast. Good block by Hayden. Kirtland's going to corral this puck. He's going to send it up the boards. Going to be joined by Mast, trying to get it out. A little miscommunication there. Okay, Kirtland now back to Mast. Mast is going to exit out of the zone to Mason Lai. Mason's got Boomer on his right. Mason centered into the zone. He's going to send a low shot just wide. Boomer collects it, sends it back around the net. Hayden Mast now charging. Tries to pick it up on a half wall. Kirtland keeps it in, goes off Boomer's stick. Genesis now has it. They're going to send it down. Stopped by Booms. Good play there in the neutral zone by Mitch Booms. Boomer's going to send it low and get a change. So he's going to skate off. Hayden Mast and Mason Lai still providing forechecking pressure. Gio Comisano, nice play at the blue line there.
Yep.
Mast still battling low with the puck. Braden Racer now on defense. Hayden Sunkel jumps out for Mason Lai. Puck coming back down now the other way. It's Genesis Hockey Club sending it low. Sunkel has it on the half wall, sends it in neutral ice. Bristol forces that pass over. Genesis regrouping in their own end. Misplayed a little bit, so Gio Palmisano all over Genesis here. Ruben Wallace going to pick this up. Ooh. Tripped, not called. Ruben now collects it again. Got some room in front of him, waiting for Gio to tag up, and he has. Ruben now sends it low, blocked by the Genesis goalie. Palmisano's going to pick this up off the half wall, reverse it back behind the net. Genesis now has it, pressured by Sunkel. Kept in by Wallace, who sends it back down around behind the net again. Palmisano reverses course, but Genesis is now going to be able to exit. Sending it up, miscommunication there into the boot of Ruben Wallace. Genesis is going to send it in for a change. Bristol skating in neutral ice. Tried to send it up to Palmisano. Sunkel heads up play there to just keep advancing the puck. Defensively, we've changed now, so Dietzen's out there with Racer. Braden Racer now disrupting the pass into the Caps offensive zone. He's going to shovel that deep into the Genesis end for icing. First stoppage of play, 12:27 remaining in the first period. Good start here, Nick.
Yeah. Never know how everybody's going to wake up. Got Jane between the pipes. Game 3 here of the weekend.
Lai, McDonough, Blamble on for their first shift of the day. Blamble and McDonough anyway. Genesis controlling the puck off the draw, sending it low, just past Jaden Santan. Mason Lai providing pressure at the point. McDonough's going to pick it off, and he's going to shovel it into the neutral zone. Mason Lai forces that pass in the neutral zone. Genesis battling for possession of the puck. They are going to come away with it, and they are going to enter the zone. Mason Lai checks his man off the puck and takes a hit in the back for his efforts. Looking for it. Now he has it up at the blue line. He does push it back into neutral ice. Picked up again by Mason. So Mason all over the place this morning here. Hard working first two shifts for Mason Lai. Genesis is going to dump it in. They're going to change most of their players. One for a checking player remaining for Genesis. Good change by them. Shot coming. Goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw that coming about 2 steps before.
So Cap's not able to clear the zone. Give up the first goal. 11:32, first period. Sunkel, Mast, and Huber will be joined by Kirtland and Racer. Hayden Sunkel settles in. Wins the draw, sent over to Kirtland, who sends it in the direction of Braden Racer, who's going to try and advance at the blue line here, but cut off again. What do we do?
I think they're going to call that.
Braden
Offside.
take a penalty or no?
No, it must be offside.
Just offside?
He almost got shoved into the pad there on the glass.
Oh, gotcha. Couple blind spots here for you today. We'll do our best to call the action. Genesis has the puck in neutral ice, picked off by Boomer. Boomer, one good move to the forehand. Good shot by Boomer, just blocked by the Genesis goalie. Kirtland now has it. Ooh, good center. Oh, Hayden Mast. Oh, man, they're battling.
Still
Puck's
out.
still loose.
Come in hot, Racer.
Oh, man, good effort here by the Capitals. Oh, shoot. Just off his puck, or just off his stick.
Twice.
Yeah, oh, man.
Can't believe that didn't get in.
Yeah, best opportunity for the Capitals this morning. Icing called. Oh, gosh, what a good opportunity.
Yeah, Braden not happy there. Just slipped off his stick.
Oh, Huber had a couple shots there. Mass had a couple shots there. Good keep by Kirtland. Patented low driving shot. Sunkel's going to settle in for the offensive zone face-off here. It's going to be won by Genesis. They're going to send it hard around the boards and out. Braden Racer, man, good hit by Braden. However, Genesis able to gather the puck. That's a goal. Genesis with 2 early goals here. Kind of a broken play coming around the boards. Good speed by Genesis to jump up to that puck. So this will be Lai, Bristol, Palmisano, Wallace, and Dietzen. Caps controlling the puck off the face-off briefly. Wallace jumping up. Puck out of play. Into the bench. Mason Lai settling back in. Neutral zone face-off here for Mason. Genesis not able to control the puck off the face-off. Palmisano now has it. Has the red line. He's going to send it in. Sawyer Bristol, #1 man on the forecheck here, hustling to get the puck. Palmisano now has it. Low in the corner. He's going to try and send a centering pass. Not able to connect, so this puck's going to exit. Mason Lai picking it up in neutral ice. Backhands it back into the neutral zone. Bristol skating with his heads up. He's got Palmisano.
Oh.
Sends it
Bristol's
low.
down. He's up.
Yep, all right, we're okay. Good stick there by Mason Lai. Mason Lai sending another shot in, blocked by the Genesis goalie, Sawyer Bristol. Strong pressure, but Genesis is able to exit. Shot sent low, and they're going to change. So Caps will need to hustle on the change.
Oh, he's changing.
Dang it. So pass over to Bristol, but Bristol was skating off the ice. Palmisano, good hit there. Genesis Hockey Club sends it into the neutral zone, now into the Capitals end. Wallace has it, sends back. Good, tried to get a stretch pass there to Gio.
There he goes.
Wallace has it again.
Trying to get possession off sides. Lost the puck over, crossing the blue.
The Caps have had some early spurts here. Genesis kind of scoring off a broken play and scoring off a change. Sunkel, McDonough, Blamble, Wallace, and Booms. Sunkel wins that ahead. Gonna send it low into the zone. Now forechecking. Not able to, Genesis not able to have that clearing pass. Sunkel now gains possession. Blamble's in front. Genesis, the stick lift, is able to exit. Genesis now skating in neutral ice. Gonna gain the blue line with speed here. Driving, centering pass, Mitch Booms. Denied that dangerous pass. Booms and Sunkel now low in the corner. Wallace supporting in the middle of the ice. Sunkel now, strong stick. McDonough tried to tap it to Sunkel, not able to. Booms is now going to be forced back down into the, below the goal line. Ooh, dangerous shot here by Genesis. Good save by Jaden. Stop that. Jaden definitely tested early here, Nick.
Yep. A lot of shots.
So Limas Huber will skate on. Racer and Kirtland will be out on defense. 8:31 remaining in the first period. Puck's down. Mason Lai had it briefly in neutral ice. He has it again. Tapping it forward. Boomer trying to prevent the exit. Racer now has it. Gonna send it up the wall, trying to get it to Mast. It's cut off by Genesis. Kirtland is gonna retrieve the puck now below the line. Gonna backhand it over to Huber. Huber looking for somebody. Mason lost an edge there, but now he's back up. Good stick by Mason Line. He's got a little bit of speed. He had the red line, so they're gonna let that play on. Huber hard on the forecheck here. Forces the clearing pass to the wall. Genesis now sending that the length. That'll be icing. But Genesis not afraid to ice the puck. Lai, Mast, Huber will stay. Wallace and Kirtland now on defense. Mason settling in, backhand win to Kirtland. Kirtland's gonna low shot. Got all the way through. Wallace is now gonna pick it up on the half wall. Try and drive it low. Not able to, and Genesis is out in front here. Gonna allow the...
Nice.
Yeah, Kirtland defending the pass there. Jaden...
Shoulder save.
Yeah, assisting the puck into the netting there.
Appreciate everybody joining us today. Saturday morning. Missing game day for this. We're multitasking. 3:30 Buckeye game.
Oh, I thought it was noon.
I think I saw 3:30
sure
Wisconsin.
I'm sure you're right.
Pretty sure I'm right.
All right, not shot here by Genesis.
Probably going to have a hard time getting the Buckeye game on up here in Michigan. I think it's actually on ABC.
The magic of streaming. Somebody will get it. All right, Genesis has it in neutral ice. Good regroup here by them. Trying to centering pass over. Don't quite connect. Palmisano, good stick there. Puck is going to exit the zone. And Sunkel's got it with a little bit of speed. He's got Palmisano and Bristol on his right, but Sunkel's just going to drive. Oh, right there! Oh, my gosh. Great drive by Sunkel. He had two guys to his right, and the puck just went to the left, unfortunately. All right, so Wallace.
Palmisano, he's at the line. There you go.
To Palmisano. Palmisano going to get a low shot. Nice low shot there. Sent up the wall. Wallace is going to collect this. Tried to make a move, and unfortunately had it taken away. So Kirtland defending a 2-on-1 here. Nice. Good block by Jaden. Oof. Bristol finishing his check. Now Wallace up to Palmisano. Palmisano's going to try and tip it past his man. Good hard check by Palmisano there.
He's still
Kirtland now
holding
has
stick.
it. And now Bristol has it neutral ice. Or no, now into neutral ice. Palmisano tips it back in the direction of Bristol. Wallace alertly was going for a change, but then found himself with possession of the puck. Now Dietzen skating by himself while the Caps execute a line change. Lai, McDonough, Blamble skate on. Racer now the last defensive pairing for the Capitals. Blamble, good stick at the blue line here. He's going to send it back low. McDonough's going to give chase, going to force the pass up the wall. Dietzen coming over to cut there. No, Lai coming over to cut that off. Nice redirect at the net by McDonough. Not able to find the back of the net. Good stick by Dietzen there at the blue line. But Genesis exiting with speed. They exit with one man high, Nick.
Yeah,
so they're looking for that pass.
Get there.
Yeah. Blamble, good backhand down to Lai. Lai tried to get it to the middle of the ice. Sent back up to the blue line. Dietzen loses an edge, so Racer. Oh, great stick by Braden Racer. That puck is offside, as is number 60 from the Genesis Hockey Club, sharing his frustration with his line mates.
About a foot difference between 60 and 16.
All right, Lai, Blamble, and McDonough. Racer and Dietzen. Genesis has the puck, sent in, saved by Jaden Santan. 4:58 remaining in the first period.
And I think we will get a first period intermission in this one is our guess, because we started with uncut ice.
Got it.
And that would be 2 periods of play, so they're basically trying to, or not trying.
They
Cutting
are.
after 2.
Got it, okay.
That's my guess. We'll find out in 5 minutes.
So Rogan Kirtland has the puck. Oh, just roll off his stick there. McDonough and Blamble up high, giving him 2 options. Lai still has it. Lai's going to flip it to McDonough in neutral ice. He's going to tap it around one man. Another member of the Genesis Hockey Club gains possession of it there. Puck back into neutral ice. Booms backhand to McDonough. Good quick pass by Mitch Booms there. McDonough sent it in, but it's blocked by Genesis. Puck's going to be redirected back around the wall. McDonough has it. Quick backhand to Mitch Booms. Good exchange by those two. Unfortunately, Genesis has it. They're going to send it up. Not able to connect, so Rogan Kirtland is going to win that foot race. Genesis is fast. Have it in the low wall. Good stick there again by McDonough. To Mass. Good pass up. Mass now has it. Mass driving. He's going to try and get a shot off. Oh,
yeah! Turn your head, dude. All right. He was sliding head first into the wall.
Hayden
nice goal by
Mast finds the back of the net. And Genesis lead cut by 1.
Also in half. That was a good goal. A couple things I'm noting. I can save it, but I'll save our short talk for the intermission when we have a lot of time to kill.
Oh, I think I'm going to try and go get Bristol. We'll see.
Right. Well, he should be right here.
Yeah, I'll let him know.
We're right above the benches.
Sunkel, Mass, Huber, Dietzen, and Wallace. Boomer battling for the puck. Dietzen now has it. Looking for options. Doesn't find one. Wallace now has the puck on his stick. Up to Mass. Mass trying to get it low, and he will. Ooh! Loose puck by the net. Boomer forechecking hard. Forces that pass out. Genesis is going to regroup in their own end. Good connected passes by Genesis here in the neutral zone. Great stick by Ruben Wallace.
Oh, Boomer, if he get there.
Shoot.
Just a little hot.
Yeah. Boomer had it, and he sent it. Oh! Oh, man. Puck rolled off the stick of a Genesis player right onto Boomer. Put it right in the pads of the goalie. All right. Heart rate is rising, Nick. 3:12 remaining in the first. Suckle, Mast, Huber, Wallace, Dietzen. One over to Mast, tip to Dietzen. Dietzen's going to send it in, redirect it. Oh, right at the net. Tried to get it right at the net. Genesis is going to get it. Boomer's going to try and cut it off the corner, and he does. Going to force that back low. Genesis now sending it up to their left point, and they will exit. Oh,
nice.
No, they won't.
Not so
Mast,
fast.
yeah, Mast preventing the pass, but now they do have it again into the Caps offensive zone. Genesis driving low, good centering pass there, but cut off by Sunkel. Oof. Mast and Boomer just missed each other there on the exit. 2:38 remaining in the first period. Caps 1, Genesis 0. Genesis 2.
So you're right here, but you're looking at your phone, multitasking.
I was getting some feedback from back home. Good glove save.
Everything good?
Yeah, we had an issue with the sound, but I think we're good now.
Okay.
Might have just been while we were moving.
I had great Wi-Fi yesterday, but one morning, so running off my phone. Looks like we got 17 people out there. Appreciate it. 15.
Mask can win that back to Kirtland, but Genesis now has it.
Oh.
Sends it low. Good block there by Braden Race and ties man up. Palmachano.
Says hello.
Oh. Shot in low off Jaden Santan. Bristol sends
nice.
it into neutral ice. Ly's gonna
no ice.
Try and get to it. Oh, good physical play by Mason Ly there. Puck is now back in possession of Genesis. Driving, Braden Racer. Ooh, oh baby, what a hit.
Ooh, sorry, that noise was me.
Oh.
Wincing at these hits. Oh, we got skates in the air.
Yeah,
that's going to be a problem.
Oh, wow, we got no call.
Paul Machado, he's going to call that one.
We got no call. Oh!
Bristol just took
Don't.
All right, we got a problem here. Well, luckily you guys can't see it. That's just not good. Both sides.
Yeah, so at best, we're going to have offsetting. I'm worried we're going to be down 2-1, though.
Bristol wasn't even in the mix, and he got a stick to the leg.
All right, we're going to get a...
we get it right here close.
Yeah. So we're listening here to the live officials. So if I was to be critical, it started with the no call on the Genesis hockey player after Racer separated his man from the puck. Got a 5-minute Let's see if we can get an explanation here.
We're not going to be able to see the penalty box to see who's in there unless you...
'88's got a 5-minute.
There's a lot going on down there. A lot of talking.
Yeah.
'88's going in. I think Boomer.
I think they're just calling for a
representative.
It said 88.
'88 is when they blew the whistle, so we knew he was going in.
I think 88 might be.
Is he ejected? I don't know where the penalty box is or where they're going. I don't know where the penalty box is or where they're going. So 88's been ejected.
Hot.
All right. Coach Fink get an explanation.
I don't think we're going to get one that we like.
I can't.
So we got 2 in the box for Genesis.
Nothing on the scoreboard yet to give us any indication of how many men. We look like we might have 4 going out.
Yeah, it looks like 4 on 4.
So 2 off settings.
No, now they've got 5. So it looks like we're going on the penalty kill.
So it looks like a double minor for us on the scoreboard.
Somehow we're on the penalty kill.
What's 4 minutes?
There's a 4 minute. There must have been a double minor. Huber's
Well, no,
got
that would
it here.
be 3 minutes though. That's what I just heard Dietzen talking about down there.
I don't know. All right, so we'll get the clarification.
Now we got
here.
another one on Wallace.
Shoot.
I mean, honestly, it starts with the early no calls by the refs, and then it just escalates into Wallace going in for cross check.
So we're 5 on 3 at this, 3 on 5, unfortunately. So Boomer, Mast, and Booms. Caps will do well to kill this off here.
Oh.
Genesis has it, reverses it back. Mast and Boomer collapse. Ooh, good play there by. Oh, behind the net. Okay, sorry. We're trying to call it here, everybody.
Couple stops there by Jaden.
Ooh, out of the zone. Okay. Capitals push the puck out of the zone. Genesis moving back in. Mast, Huber, and Booms here. 5 on 3. 3 on 5, I should say. Genesis now skating in. Boomer gets stick check there. Mast now collapsing. Booms into the corner. Now Boomer is going to get this, try to get this puck. He's going to absorb a check. Mitch Booms. Oh, Boomer takes a high hit.
Get up. We're down a man.
Gets up.
Yep.
Boomer now going to pressure the point up here. Low shot coming in, kicked away by Mast. Kept it away from. Ooh, Mast, great physical play. Mast is going to send it out of the zone.
Oh, no ice.
No ice. So good job by those 3. We're going to have 3 new skaters on. Sunkel, Blamble, and Dietzen now.
30 seconds left in the period. 20 in the. Oh!
Genesis colliding. Still just 3 on 3. 26 seconds here. Puck passed up to the left point. Genesis looking to get set up in the zone, skating below the goal line. Puck rolled off the gentleman's stick, sent back to. No, it's missed. Okay. 14 seconds here. Capitals standing strong. Blamble absorbs a hit, and penalty expires to Ruben Wallace. 2:14 remaining.
I don't know what the 4 minutes would be. It should have probably been 3.
I heard 5 minutes, so I wonder if 5 is downgraded to 4 because of the age. But
if he's ejected, that's a 5-minute. That would be a major, right? Game misconduct.
Game misconduct.
Which
I guess the maximum we can be penalized is 5 minutes, and then he's ejected. Okay, so Sunkel behind the net. 2, 1. Expires. All right, I'm going to go see if I can get Bristol up here. You keep everybody company, Nick.
All right. So the Caps started off there a little out of place. They gave up those 2 goals. Able to call back with a Hayden Mast goal, cut the deficit 2-1. We are going to get a intermission here, service cut. So they're doing every 2 periods this weekend on the ice. So just depending on when you play, we've had yesterday's were after the second, today's after the first. So we started with the non-cut ice, which is interesting. And Chris is back.
Look from up here.
We got it all, but it's.
Yeah, as best we could.
Weird.
We don't
Right,
have a great view of that corner.
You take Nick's there. All right, so we're joined by Coach Bristol here. Coach, thanks for joining us after that wild first period. So we were going to ask you about, the Caps battling back to get to a 1-2 goal game, but we have to ask you what happened there at the end of the period.
I don't know. Like we had a couple of players sticking up for one another. That's acceptable. We appreciate that. But then it just got way out of hand. I don't know who was on the ground. I think Braid was on the ground. It looked like he was actually getting choked.
Yeah.
So everybody just kind of came in. Somehow we ended up, Gio got tossed, and then we ended up with a 4-minute major.
So it looked like, from what if I'm remembering, the Racer's on a one-on-one, separates his man from the puck here. Good,
yes.
Hard. It looked, from my perspective, looked like a good hard check, but it was clean.
Mm-hmm.
They end up, the puck kind of goes back below the line, and then the Genesis kid who got checked off the puck somehow finds himself over Braden and starts hitting down on Braden.
Correct.
And that's kind of what starts the whole thing.
Yep.
So
and then Sawyer came in, cleaned it up a little bit, and then it just
got a pretty
out of
nasty
hand.
slash to the back. Did you see Sawyer get the slash?
Yeah,
So
he might be out.
So how does did the officials say anything about why Genesis didn't go in the box? Like, they had no one in the box?
They refused to talk to us.
Interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, Sawyer took a lash to the back of the leg.
Yep. It was pretty nasty.
All right, so back to live hockey potentially. So
Yeah.
1-2, Genesis is fast. They
Yep.
score the first goal off a line change of theirs. We kind of struggled to exit the zone, and then they had a kid kind of come screaming. Puck just kind of found itself.
Yep.
Any communication to the boys on how we can prevent that in the future?
Yeah, I mean, we just have to be responsible on our own end. You know? And I think when we do play faster teams that are good with moving the puck, we tend to chase a little bit.
Yeah.
So we just have to be defensively responsible, know our zones, and go from there. So yeah, that's being discussed right now in the locker room.
And then second goal looked like just pretty quick transition by them in the neutral zone. They had a kid kind of straight. No, it was rimmed around, and then picked up by a kid, probably the backside winger or one of the forwards. Kind of just jumped up, picked it up off the wall, and then just a lot of speed and a nice shot.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
But a good response by Hayden Mast. Good strong play there. I think it was McDonough who got it to, Sunkel in the neutral zone, and then was able to get it up to Mast. And
it was beautiful.
Mast buried it.
It was a beautiful goal. Yeah, exactly what we needed. The energy level's there. We're doing what we need to do to get back in this game. This was unfortunate at the end, especially being down players anyways.
Yeah.
To lose Gio for the rest of the game is tough. So we'll just have to regroup and figure out how to go from there.
All right, so what's the message to the boys here?
Just keep your heads.
Yep.
That got pretty emotional pretty quick.
Yeah.
We have to stay in our heads and play our game and not play dirty hockey.
All right, well, thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
Thanks for all you've done all year. This is fun to do. We don't usually get a intermission ice cut, but this is great. Good luck the rest of the game. We're all pulling for you.
All right, thanks, guys.
Yep.
We'll see you.
All right, so that is your first period intermission report, brought to you by Heartland Bank. We're being told at home we're not getting audio, so that's unfortunate.
At all?
We're going to unplug.
I don't have my phone to see.
No, there was no audio.
The whole game? Nobody told us?
No, my dad said there was no audio and then it came back. All right, if you can hear us back home, how's the audio now?
I don't want that running anyways. It's going to run down my battery. We got 20 people watching with no audio? It seems hard to believe.
I don't know. All right. If anybody back home can... Well, I guess if they can't hear, they can't tell us if there's no audio.
But they always know we have audio. We're just up here talking to ourselves for fun. That's all right. Yeah, so I guess there's 2 minutes left, and I'm not sure who's representing the penalty right now. I can't see down there. They're not even there, but I couldn't see into the box. But Pomachano ejected from this game, which, depending on the type of misconduct, he could be out the next 2 games or 1 game. So we'll get look at the score sheet afterwards. We will have, regardless of the outcome of this game, a game this afternoon sometime between 4 and 7. Probably not going to know until around lunchtime officially what time we play. Just keep it over there because I think it's closer to something.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, we'll have another game tonight, either a consolation or bracket play. You thought 1-1-1 would do it. I think based on what I saw, you got to go 2-1-0 at a minimum.
Need 2 wins to get in.
Yeah, so we're going to need to win this game. A tie is not going to do it. I'm seeing a lot of positivity. I think the couple broken down plays I started talking about before you and Chris came in, but we won the second half of that period, regardless of the penalties, and they've had almost 2 minutes of 5-on-3 hockey for a minute and a half of 5-on-3 plus down 1. The puck hasn't left our zone in that time, so been playing really good down here to keep it close. One of the things I noticed yesterday, and I'm seeing it again today, early in the season, and again, it's early, a lot of heads down skating.
Yeah.
And not seeing that, but what you're getting is the reason why your head's down is because you want to see where the puck's at. So you have to have that awareness, that peripheral vision, right? I'm not a hockey player, you are, but you know where that puck is, you got the feel of it. And so you're seeing a couple of missed hits, but we're also seeing progression and playing with your head up, so you know where the players are and where you're going. So a good thing, all in all, is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is one of the better teams we've faced. I'm not sure if they're better than
Predators.
the Predators team. That Predators team was just very good, sound hockey. This team is highly skilled, I would say. Or they've got some highly skilled players, but I wonder how even their lines are.
Yeah, they're better than Arizona that we played yesterday morning, but not like leaps and bounds better. I'd really like to watch Arizona again, knowing that they had a better afternoon, beat the Mavericks 5-2.
Right.
That was a surprising loss/win for most of us. Zamboni is done, so we should have skaters back out in a minute or so. Get on to the second period here. Fun night last night at the hotel, just nice and casual. Pretty busy there.
Yeah.
Wedding at the hotel. I guess, a rehearsal dinner, but they said there was 90 people. That's a big rehearsal dinner, at least from my experience. But
and they invited
everybody.
17 hockey families to join, or 17 hockey families to the rehearsal dinner, unknowingly.
Yeah, so I imagine if the wedding is, I can't imagine it's at that hotel, but it's a nice hotel. It's fine, but I just wouldn't expect there to be a wedding there. I don't know.
Yeah.
But regardless, after the wedding's over, I imagine it's going to be pretty busy. But anyways, we'll be there again tonight. I don't have that room. I might, depending on our game, I might see, because they've got a lot of, I noticed there was a lot of free ones last night, so I'm hoping maybe we can grab another one just to at least hang out, because I thought that was good with the hotel being so busy.
I thought it was great.
Yeah, so I'm going to talk to him after we're done here, just see if we can get a room like from 8 to, because we were in there till about 11:45. They said they would probably kick us out at 12. I don't know what time the rest of the crew left. 11:30 was my limit.
All right, Genesis Hockey Club back on the ice.
Caps.
One of the members of the Genesis Hockey Club occupying an interesting net. Just kind of working out the, I guess that's probably the net he's going to be in.
Oh, should be, right? Yeah, because we were shooting over here before. It did seem odd because you don't usually go down there until we're ready to start.
Yeah.
But our players hadn't come out, and they're back out now. Jaden's going to do the same thing, though.
Yeah, I guess he should probably, okay.
Maybe we never paid attention. We got a different view up here in the press box.
Well, we don't usually get the intermission. I guess it makes sense that the goalies would want to go down and kind of work out their own crease. All right. 15
minutes, second period, 2:06 left in the Palmachano major. Misconduct, we're not sure exactly. We'll update you later on that. Later, next game.
Yeah, I don't want to speculate.
Nah. Ejection's probably going to mean he's going to be suspended for at least one game.
All right, so we're going to start back on the Heartland Bank penalty kill. And as somebody, we're still selling sponsorships. It's still available. Somebody noted last night that at least this tournament, the most bang for your advertising buck is the penalty kill. I will say Heartland Bank is not. I don't know that the penalty kill is currently available for resale. They are getting their money's worth out of the penalty kill.
But the
sponsorship.
power play is available.
Power play is available. Opening puck drop is available. Keys to the game. First intermission report. I mean, we've got a lot of.
And you know, and we come off as funny on this, but it actually, the Heartland Bank did sponsor our team, and so this
we
is
appreciate
how we give that back to them.
Yeah, we appreciate it. All right, Boomer's going to win that back to Kirtland, but it's way back.
Oh,
puck stolen by Genesis.
Yeah,
real
saw that.
Working below the line. So Boomer, Kirtland, Booms, and Mast on the penalty kill. Boomer's going to have a breakaway right here, right away. So Boomer shorthanded. Oh, just missed the net with the slap shot.
That came back almost all the way to the red line. That was that hard.
Oh, puck cut off there.
How did that not go out?
By Genesis. So Genesis setting it back up. They're going to get a shot off. Blocked by Boomer. Good block there by Huber. Puck is going to exit the zone.
No ice.
They're
that was on them.
way back. All right, so Huber's going to provide a little bit of forechecking pressure here as we are still on the penalty kill. To force the exit pass here. Boomer getting back. Genesis able to gain the line. They're going to dump and chase here. Kirtland telling Booms, get over there and get that puck. Booms has it, absorbs the hit. Boomer has it. He sent it down the length of the ice. Icing waved off. Boomer's going to check himself out. Booms is also going to check himself out. Kirtland and Mast are going to stay, and they got a skater behind him. You got to be careful there. Ooh, nice tip in by Genesis. Kirtland has the puck now on the half wall. Sunkel's now over there, so Sunkel out and Racer. Sunkel now going to exit, going to chip that puck into neutral ice. I don't think it's going to get there. They're going to make them play it. 40 seconds remaining in the Heartland Bank penalty kill. Genesis going to set up behind the net. Sunkel says, come on, man, let's play. Puck into the neutral zone here. Mass now back checking. Racer collapsing. Kirtland preventing the quick wraparound. Puck sent in. Mass is going to tap that down. He's going to send it back out. Bouncing puck. I don't think that's going to get there, and even if it does, that's going to be waved off. 13 seconds remaining in the Heartland Bank penalty kill. Sunkel forcing one more exit pass, so Genesis is going to try and generate one more rush. They're not going to connect. Lai is out. Penalty is going to expire here, so we're on full strength, but Genesis still has numbers in the zone until McDonough is able to get out there. Puck sent low. Racer redirects to the corner. Then joins a member of the Genesis Hockey Club against the wall. Shot coming. Tapped away by Lai, and Lai's going. He's going to drop it for Sunkel. Sunkel has the blue line. He's going to send it in low. He's going to ask Mason to go chase that. Mason is going to allow Sunkel to be the first one there. McDonough and Sunkel has it. Now to Racer. Racer sends it in, but I think it might have gone off Sunkel's shin guard. Sunkel now trying to make a move there down at the goal line, not able to. So Lai moving. Ooh, a couple hard hits there in the neutral zone by both teams. McDonough now laying the body. Derek McDonough, physical game here thus far for him. Puck is now going to find its way back into the neutral zone. Genesis has it. Genesis is looking to set up. They try and sneak this winger up to the blue line. It's kind of one of their moves here. Racer forces a separation of the puck as it goes into the capital zone. Now he's going to tap it up to McDonough. McDonough's going to send it way down, so that's going to be icing. All right, so
back to even strength.
Yeah, we're going to have mixed lines here really the rest of the game. Looks like Boomer's going to play a little center here. So Boomer's going to play center with Bristol and Blamble. Dietzen and Wallace out on defense. Boomer, now he's got it. Now he's got numbers. Boomer's got it on his forehand. He's going to send it over to Bristol. Bristol not able to hold on to it. Puck's going to go back the other way. Bristol cuts that off in the neutral zone, but Genesis sending it into neutral ice. Boomer's going to pick it up. Now he does, sends it in. So Boomer's going to cut that off behind the net. Good physical play here by Huber. Takes a shot in the back. Bristol skates over, but just lost an edge. Puck's going to be sent down. That's icing, and it will be called. I don't know if we're just going to roll forwards at this point or if we're going to try and build lines. I'm not sure. All right, so Sunkel, Mast, McDonough, Dietzen, and Wallace. Dietzen, oh, shoot. Wallace packs him up, sends it back. Now on the stick of Mast. Mast got a little bit of space. Drops it for Sunkel. Sunkel backhands it. Oh, right into the goalie's chest. Good drive by Sunkel. McDonough back out there. Forces the clearing pass onto the stick of Ruben Wallace. Wallace reversing course. Back over to Sunkel. Sunkel is going to force the D-to-D pass. Genesis now regrouping into the neutral zone. Good stick there by Hayden Mast. Gets a face full of boards for his effort, but does slow Genesis down. Now skating in the neutral zone. Genesis has the red line. He's going to flip it in. Wallace now taps it up on the board. Good low shot, blocked by Jaden Santan. Genesis still has the puck, trying to center it, blocked by Hayden Sunkel. Sunkel now has it to McDonough. McDonough's going to flip it into neutral ice. Nice play there by Derek McDonough. Puck reversed back, but Dietzen's going to find it on his stick. Dietzen's got an option of Derek McDonough, who passes it to Hayden Mast.
Oh, interference, kind of.
Yeah, kind of. That's okay. Genesis now has it again. It's going to be challenged by Ruben Wallace. Dangerous shot here, but good hard stand by Tyler Dietzen. Boomer back out there. Boomer's got it in low corner. He tried to move it around one player, wasn't able to, so Wallace is going to be forced to retreat here. Huber is going to gather it up in the neutral zone, pass it off to McDonough. McDonough now has it. He's got a little bit of room. 1-2 moves. Puck now moving up the half wall, kept in by Ruben Wallace. Good stick again by Ruben. But Genesis now does gain the zone. Mason Lai taps it away briefly. Shot in by Genesis into the netting.
Good save there by Jaden again.
So I tell you what, Caps have really kind of slowed this game down for Genesis. They've forced, they've stopped Genesis from generating speed on entry into the neutral zone, and I think the slower this game, more physical this game gets, the more in favor of the Caps.
Hot take.
It is. So Lai is going to enter the face-off dot here. He's got Bristol and Huber. Oh boy, no. This is dangerous. Good save by Jaden. Back up to the point. Bouncing puck. Tapped away by Booms into the neutral zone. All right. So Genesis regrouping in their own end. 2 forwards, 4 checking for the Capitals. Now 3. But Genesis exiting here. Not quite offside, I suppose. Kirtland forces that. Booms, good hustle back. Rogan Kirtland tried to tap that out, but Booms is there to back him up. Puck does now exit. Off the stick of Mason Lai, back into the Cap zone. This is going to be forced cover. A nice little play there by Mason, just to kind of get the puck into the zone. Found it into the crease and forcing the cover. So we'll get an offensive zone face-off here for Hayden Sunkel, Hayden Mast, Blamble, Kirtland, and Booms. Sunkel wins that back to Kirtland. Rogan sends, good low shot. Good save by this goalie. This goalie is pretty good.
Pretty
Mast.
good, but beatable.
Booms is going to get a shot. High gloved save. The Caps generating offense. Actually, sneaky fast second period here, Nick.
I was going to say the same thing.
I mean,
the first period took forever, but we had a long penalty discussion. But I was thinking the same already halfway through the bout.
I mean, we're usually like forever. Forever. All right. Sunkel, Blamble, Mast, Kirtland, Booms. Sunkel wins it back. Oh, thought he was going to go give it to Booms, but he sent it back below the goal line. Booms is now going to have a nice step. Hayden Mast. Booms is going to get a shot here. Oh!
Good follow by Sunks there.
Yeah, right into the goalie's belly. Loose puck. Ooh, Sunkel just cleaning it up behind the net. Mast is out there with Sunkel and Blamble still. Sunkel's going to force that pass. And it's go into the neutral zone. Kirtland now has it. Kirtland's going to put on a skating exhibition right here. Watch this. Here we go. Rogan Kirtland, 1, 2, 3. Looks like he's practiced his edge work before. Sunkel now has it. Mast has it, sorry. We got Sunkel driving. That puck's going all the way into the goalie's belly, who's going to cover it.
Generating some good offense here. Last 2 or 3 minutes.
Capitals.
Full line change coming for the 10 players.
I know they're down 2-1. Maybe the best 7 minutes they've played in a while. Lai, McDonough, Huber,
Clean passes,
Dietzen,
too. A lot
Racer.
of good clean passes.
Racer. Oh, great.
Oh.
Great instinct there by Braden Racer.
was
Mason
off.
Lai laying the body. Mason's had a physical game today. Boomer over to McDonough. McDonough tries to get it ahead to Mason Lai. We're going to regroup here. Genesis not afraid to take it into their own end and regroup. I think they like these stretch passes. Not going to connect, though. That is icing, and we are going all the way back down. So not a strategy we've seen here at the level the Caps have played before. But they're really trying to park a player or two up by the Capitals' defensive blue line to tip it in on a stretch pass. Lai Huber McDonough. Racer keeps it on stick of Boomer. Backhand shot.
Still loose.
Yeah, loose puck. Now it's going to be covered.
That's all right. Generating offense.
6:40 remaining.
Wear him down.
Mason Lai having a nice weekend in the face-off circle as well.
Genesis, quick change there.
Yeah.
Guess we're going over there.
All right, Lai, McDonough, Huber, Dietzen, Racer. Huber over to Dietzen. Puts it, oh boy, put through the skate, but we got numbers, or we got speed here. Boomer separates that. Boomer takes a shot, but separates the man from the puck. Ooh, Racer absorbed a big one too. Now Lai has it. Oh, all right, Genesis now has it in left face-off circle driving. Dietzen denied entry there. Puck set up to the right point. Probably a shot coming here. Good hard shot. Doesn't able to find the net.
Oh, he's got Mason.
He's got Mason.
Just goes to escape.
Mason still has it.
Oh,
Mason
nice.
still has it. Mason almost able to get a shot off, but he's not able to. McDonough pins his man down. Boomer has it. Ooh, he's tripped possibly by one of his own men. All right, Racer. Oh, baby. Good hit there by Braden.
From the puck there, he had a clean puck.
They're letting him play still. So Bristol has it. He's got Lai on his left. Bristol going to try and generate a shot into the shin guard of the Genesis Hockey Club player. Lai's going to reverse it behind Mass, now picking it up on the half wall, driving below the net, or below the goal line. Lai gaining possession of the puck. Racer's now going to have one shot, and he's got Mass screening just to the high and left. Bristol now over to Mass. He's got Lai in a really good spot if he can find him. Chooses Ruben Wallace. Ruben Wallace, hard shot in. Bouncing puck. A couple 1-2-3 shots. Bristol now has it behind the net. Braden Racer playing pretty low. Mason's covering him up though. Racer is going to get a shot here. It's a goal by Braden Racer.
I was.
Oh, baby.
Lot of offense the last 5 minutes, and that just wearing him down.
Listen, whatever happens the rest of the game, I am telling you, probably the best 10 minutes now that they've played.
We've been in our offensive zone almost the entire time.
I mean, given the circumstances that they're dealing with, short bench, good team, one of their more, physical players not able to play the rest of the game in Gio Palmisano. Caps responding to some adversity, and they're going to be challenged here early again, so puck finds its way into Jaden Santan's crease. He's going to pounce on that, but we're going to have a defensive zone face-off. Hayden Sunkel is out there to take the face-off. You'll have Sunkel. Sunkel's in a good position. Kirtland's going to force that onto the stick of Ruben Wallace. Wallace is going to send it across. Huber's got it in the middle of the ice. He's got Blamel behind him. Boomer's going to send a low, hard driving shot into the belly of the goalie. Good save. Okay, 4:05, 2-2. Heart rate's rising. Lai Mast, McDonough, Kirtland booms. Oh, man, just couldn't quite get it. That's going to be iced, though.
He doesn't even know.
He got it.
Okay.
He got it.
Well, I looked at the far ref, and he shook his shoulders.
So Derek McDonough has probably had the most complete game, even though he hasn't. I know he's more of a scorer, but he hasn't found the back of the net. Probably had the most complete game of the year, though. Good physical play by him. Good passing. Really making his presence felt out there.
He also had that good dump a couple minutes ago.
All right. On command, McDonough making things difficult for Genesis as they exit. Battling with Mitch Booms. McDonough flips it back to neutral ice. Kirtland now has it. He's got space. Send it back to McDonough. Quick pass. Now McDonough's going to have the opportunity to carry it in the neutral zone. Going to send it over to Mass. Good pass over there. Mass reversing course. Kirtland's going to get a shot here. Oh! Just not able to get a good stick on it, but Mass has it behind the net. Tried the wraparound. Not able to. Still battling behind the net. McDonough now providing pressure, but Genesis is going to exit with speed here. Mason Lai tying his man up. That's offside. Nice job by Mason Lai there just to disrupt him on entry. All right, so Bristol, Sunkel, and Huber are going to find their way out. Sunkel's going to take this face off. Racer and Kirtland's just going to stay.
Do we have confirmation of sound?
From a couple people I have. You got more people saying we don't have it?
No, I haven't been looking. I just didn't know if we're...
Yeah, Racer's going to ice the puck there, so we're going to have a defensive zone face-off by Sunkel. Yeah, so if anybody back home is watching can text and just let us know. You text me or put it in crossbar that the sound's okay. We're having to work off of Nick's phone. No Wi-Fi over here. Great vantage point, no Wi-Fi. All right, so Sunkel, Bristol, Huber, Racer, Kirtland. Sunkel winning that over to Braden Racer. Racer flipping it up. That's played. And so it's going to be a live puck as it goes into the defensive zone of Genesis. They're going to exit. They're going to try and exit pretty quick. That's an icing. So that is probably that is the challenge. That's the challenge with this stretch pass. I mean, when it hits, it's dangerous. And I guess worst case, you find yourself back with a defensive zone face-off. But they kind of blow the zone on exit. They send one forward streaking. Sunkel, Bristol, Huber, Dietz, and Racer. Sunkel wins that back to Bristol. Bristol shot deflected as it tried to get close. Bristol now making things difficult for Genesis. Sunkel now has it. He's going to send it into the corner. He's going to let Boomer go chase that. That puck is sent down again. Don't touch that. Oh, shoot.
But if he could have, they should have waved it off anyways.
All right, Racer has it. Now he's stuck behind the net. Andy lost an edge. Bristol trying to backhand it out of the zone, not able to. So Dietz's going to have to go get that, but he's going to allow Boomer to get it. Boomer's going to exit the zone, tripping as he does. Genesis reversing course again. Racer now has it. He's going to backhand it into the neutral zone. Genesis reversing.
2 minutes left in the period. Second. Nice.
Sunkel dumps it into the opposite corner, now retrieves it. He's going to try and pass it over to Boomer. Boomer runs into a couple
Nobody knew where the puck
Genesis hockey players there. Boomer again. Good battle there at the blue line. Sunkel looking for somebody. Regroup to Dietzen. Dietzen to Blamble. Blamble backhand. Genesis now has it. Boomer trying to disrupt that pass, but Genesis does connect. Genesis is going to try and gain the zone. Good spinorama, but good stick by Boomer there. Braden collapsing against the boards there. Bouncing puck found in the far corner. Blamble now activating, forcing the puck behind the net. Racer and Dietzen working hard to deny the shot. Boomer's challenging the shot there. Puck then below the net. 1:04 remaining in the first period. Good period here so far by the Capitals. Would love to see them maintain momentum at the end here into neutral ice. Oh shoot, this is a tough change.
Yeah. Oh, nice breakup by Racer there. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
We got a little lucky there.
I think the thought was they had the puck into the neutral zone, but nice job by the remaining Capitals to deny that. So Masked, Lie, and somebody out there. Puck is flipped forward.
Not going to make it.
No, 30 seconds here. Defensively, TD is going to come off for Wallace. So Wallace and Racer out there. Good. Oh, good forechecking pressure by Mask. Mask got his forehand. Oh, what a shot.
20 seconds. 19-2 left in the period.
By the goalie.
Hayden shouldn't even have been able to get a shot off there, and he did.
All right. All right. Thank you to those back home telling us sound is working. Puck exited by Genesis on the stick. We got 14 seconds here. They got one rush remaining. Good stick by Ruben Wallace. Ruben, oh, Mass is streaking, but Ruben went the other way. Gonna make him play it though. 3, 2, 1. Horn. Great period by the Capitals.
Regardless of the score, I know we obviously scored one, but we just played top to bottom. They had like 2 rushes that entire period against us.
And starting on the power or penalty kill.
Yeah, for 2 minutes of that.
Just catching our breath up here, everybody.
Live look at our goalies here.
Jaden having a nice weekend, obviously. Celebrating his birthday. He's now 14. What?
Oh.
Oh. we're paranoid about the audio here. Celebrating his
I heard the cookies last
birthday.
night that Mindy made were really good. I didn't have any, did you?
I did not, no.
We didn't get any. The kids did and the coaches did, but I heard they were really good and people were asking for the recipe.
Okay, chocolate chip cookies, everybody. All right, 15 minutes left. We don't know if 2-2 is going to get us into the bracket, but we do know that the boys have played just a really good team hockey there in the second period. Coming out on a penalty kill, generating that goal. Braden Racer making his presence felt. Caps doing everything they can to keep themselves alive. This has been, it's always a crapshoot with tournaments you're joining, but I would say really, probably one of the better tournaments we've been in a while, Nick. I don't know what the behind the scenes has felt like.
Not a whole lot to it. You register, they do their research, and they put you where they think you should be. So,
Sunkel, McDonough, Bristol, Booms, and Wallace. Sunkel, man, another one face-off by Hayden Sunkel. Back to Booms. Booms going to flip it to Genesis. Genesis going to do D-to-D pass in their own zone. Stretch pass, touched up. Wallace is going to retrieve it. Wallace now has it, backhands it to McDonough. McDonough picks it up, sends it back into the middle. Bouncing puck in neutral ice now. Genesis reversing course. Tapped again into the zone there. Wallace, oh shoot, fanned on it. No panic. Oh, and the ref said you got to play it. So they will. So Genesis collecting it in their own end. Into the neutral zone here. Ooh.
oh, another whiff.
Whiff by the Genesis Hockey Club. So McDonough now has it. Ooh. Lost an edge by Genesis. So Sunkel forechecking deep in his own, or deep in the Capitals offensive zone. Mitch Booms tried to pick it up there. The neutral zone.
Nice.
Great pick. Oh my gosh.
And he's still in there. Now he's
Ruben
up.
Wallace kicked that thing forward, now drives below. Going to look to see if a forward picks up. Oh, takes a high hit. All right, McDonough's going to pick up defensive. Oh, bitch. Oh! Mitch Booms tried to play it there.
He's playing a little back on the line.
Yeah. All right, so Lai, Mast, Huber going to jump out there up front. Braden Racer, Rogan Kirtland on defense. 13:47. Genesis has it. Flips it in. Rogan Kirtland is going to be the first Capital skater to get to it. And finds himself in a stick battle and unfortunately lost. Ooh, puck sent in. Ooh.
Saved by Jaden.
Yeah,
he didn't really see it.
No, he didn't. Good save by Braden. Jaden. Braden just checking the flex of his stick on the back of a member of the Genesis Hockey Club. Say, what's it feel like, man? About a 70? All right. Lai settling in for face-off. A little bit of discussion there. Left point shot coming, saved by Jaden, but it's a loose puck! And a goal.
Oh, no. He waved off.
Oh, my God.
They blew the whistle too early.
Did we get a break?
Yes, they blew the whistle too early.
Did we get a break?
The other parents aren't going nuts. Well, there's only
Are they?
us. They're not.
They're not. That's because they're 2-0 and they don't care. They're going to the bracket. They're like, get us out of this game. All right, so Boomer providing pressure there at the left point. Genesis Hockey Club sends it in.
Dangerous.
Boomer now going to provide another little bit of pressure. Puck sent again below the goal line. We got to get this thing out.
Yeah, this
Genesis,
is a good ice time.
Yeah, Genesis is
That's
out.
out.
Now it is out. All right, so Genesis is going to be forced to regroup there. Boomer picks that thing off and neutralizes.
No. Wrap
Puck
up.
goes now low in the zone. Capitals trying to get pressure on Genesis as they exit, and they do. Mason Lai has it. It's over to Hayden Mass. Hayden Mass trying to gain possession, and he can't. Puck is sent into the neutral zone. Kirtland has it, tried to backhand it, but it's picked up by Genesis. Racer now has it. He flips it to Hayden Mass and catch him on a, oh, shoot.
Oh,
yeah, just miscommunication there between Hayden and Mason. So Genesis now has it. Braden Racer, good hard check into the corner. Battle in front of the net here. Watch this, Kirtland and Genesis battling. Boomer now joining the fray. Left point shot coming here by Genesis. Trying to send it low, picked off. Now puck's gonna exit the zone. Genesis can be forced to regroup. Mason and Boomer providing some pressure. Puck sent over to Genesis. They are gonna gain possession. Rogan trying to get it against the half wall. Braden Racer up. Hayden Mass couldn't quite exit.
Uh-oh.
We're all good.
Yep, no. Uh-oh.
Boomer's got it. Boomer is driving. He's got Mast on the left. Oh, shoot.
Offsides.
I think he yeah, Boomer's saying that's my fault. I think Hayden is just was kind of anticipating one extra stride there.
Yeah, a little faster entry. Good hard shot by Boomer, though.
All right, so Sunkel, Blamble, McDonough, Wallace, Dietzen out there. Puck Derek's got it on his stick. He's going to send it in.
Oh, bouncing.
High block by the goalie. But shots on net, that's good. Blamble's going to try and gain it. He does, just briefly. Puck is now into the neutral zone. McDonough's got a nifty flip there into neutral ice. Derek McDonough providing pressure. Good communication by Sunkel and Wallace there. Sunkel, oh.
Nice.
All right, here we go. Blamble's got the puck on his stick.
Defense
But
hadn't
he
got
has
to the line
checked
yet.
off the puck. All right, Dietzen has it over to Wallace, but I think Blamble unfortunately just kind of took a little bit of a hit there. I don't know that anybody realized other than him that he was just still getting up.
Mid-ice drop, all right.
Okay, so
11-11 left in the third. Sorry, screen says 2. It's actually the third.
Sunkel, McDonough, Bristol, Dietzen, Wallace out there. Puck's won by Genesis. And they're going to enter the zone with a little bit of speed. Good break up there by Ruben Wallace. McDonough's going to backhand it over to Sunkel. Sunkel's got it. Now he's got the red line. Now he's going to try and send it in. He does. Reversed out immediately by Genesis. The Dietzen and Wallace are now going to be challenged. Ooh, man, driving shot by Genesis just goes wide. Good touch-up by Sunkel, but Dietzen's going to ice the puck. No line change here for the Capitals. Rogan's going to join Mitch Booms out back. So I guess one member of the Capitals will change out, but Sunkel, Bristol, McDonough will stay out there. Kirtland Booms. Sunkel's trying to win this back off his backhand. He does to Kirtland. Kirtland has it. He's surveying options, and he's just going to choose himself. So Rogan said, I got this, guys. Here we go. Rogan Kirtland driving the line. Tries to center it over to Sunkel. Oof. Nice individual effort there by Rogan. Hayden Sunkel being reminded. Hayden was just testing the durability of the goalie's glove there.
Didn't seem that egregious. It was like right at the whistle.
Yeah, we probably wouldn't have loved it if it was on us. But all right, Limass, Huber, Booms, Kirtland. Puck won by Genesis. They're going to send it out, and this is a problem here.
Yeah, they got 2.
That's offside, not called.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay, that's all right. Good save. Mitch Booms, and Hayden Mass takes a hard shot. Oh, good play there by Rogan, just trying to find an empty space. Mass has got it, and he's got a little bit of room. He's going over to Huber. Now, shoot.
Nice job by Mason
just
to hold it.
Realizes that Boomer had gotten pushed into the zone, and now he's going to be forced to collect it behind the goal line. He's going to flip it over. Kirtland now has some room. Mason Lai slow to get up, but he is. Oh, puck checked away from Rogan Kirtland. Doesn't happen often. Booms has it. Booms going to flip it into neutral ice. Mass, Lyon, Huber still out there. Kirtland's going to check himself out of the game. Lie's going to force this pass into neutral ice. Mass is going to pick it off. Boomer and a member of the Genesis Hockey Club were just kind of tied up there for a second. Boomer now has possession. Flips it to Mass. They just can't quite get it across the line here. But Genesis was about to skate themselves offside and recognized it. Boom's going to try and flip it into neutral ice. Battling on the boards. Now
Nice.
he does. He gets it over to Mason. Mason had the red line briefly. Genesis has possession. Boomer and Mass going to check themselves out. Lie is still providing forecheck pressure. Puck into neutral ice. Lie tried to gather it. Braden Rayson had it. They do have the red line, so it's going to be sent below the goal line with no icing assessed. Wallace reversing ice. Sorry for the cough there, everybody. Sending it up to McDonough. McDonough had it on his stick, but it found his skate then next. Genesis reversing behind their own net now. Going to try and send it out. Racer's got it in neutral ice. He's got Bristol, and he found him. Bristol now has it. He's got a little bit of an opening. Bristol going to flip it just wide of the goal. Genesis now breaking out in their own end. Denied by Sunkel. But they do exit. Racer now has it. He's going to send it back over in the direction of McDonough, not able to connect. So Genesis is going to send it in. Wallace is going to get this. Tried to sneak it past Genesis, and they've just played themselves offside. 8:08 remaining, 2-2. Okay. You're always much more calm than I am.
Yeah.
Racer has it. He's going to send it the length. Icing assessed. He's going to move one line back here.
My heart's still racing. But you're doing all the talking, so it comes out in your voice more than mine.
All right, 8:01. Sunkel, important defensive zone faceoff. I would imagine the backhand here to Racer will be the play in the corner, but he's got nobody in the corner. Well, he tried to win it forward. Genesis now has possession briefly. Sunkel has it, going to flip it to Bristol. He's tried to play it up the boards to himself. That puck's offside, so now we're back to neutral zone. Face off. Opportunity for probably both sides to catch their breath a little bit. Sunkel, McDonough, Bristol, Racer, Wallace. Caps controlling the face-off. Oh, shoot. Hayden Sunkel, unfortunately, lost an edge there. Genesis reversing course. They're trying to get it in, and they do.
Uh-oh.
Shot coming, wide. Dangerous kind of puck bouncing around the back of the net, but Racer had it briefly. Now Wallace has it. Now he's up to Bristol. Bristol's got McDonough on his left. Bristol had it taken away from him from behind, but now McDonough has it. He's going to send it in, blocked by Genesis. Puck is going to be not assessed as icing, so Wallace has got it. Most of Genesis is going to take a break here. Oh, shoot. Cap's not able to connect there on the exit. The Genesis now. Good step up by Braden Racer. Good stick by Wallace. Blamble now has it. Blamble's got options. Unfortunately, hits a shin guard, but Blamble, one-man wrecking crew, getting it low in the zone. Nice play by Blamble there. So he's going to give Sunkel an opportunity to skate off. Mast is now on. Lai is going to join him. Oh, shoot. Genesis has it. They're going to get a pretty good chance here. Set high over the glass. Out of play. Not out of play. All the way back down, though. So Mast, Lai, Blamble out there. Puck into neutral ice here. Braden Racer forces kind of a casual dump. Now Racer has it. He's going to flip it high. Let's play with the high stick. Touched up by the Capitals, so we'll play on. Genesis sends it in, but it's cut off by Hayden Mast. Hayden Mast, he's got Blamble. Blamble gonna try and get a stick on it. Battling kind of in the left face-off circle there. Tied up, both men tied up. Hayden Mast, unfortunately, checked as well. But Dietzen, strong stick here. Makes the man drive below the goal. Kirtland picks him up. Oh, he's gonna reverse course here. Dietzen in a battle in front of the net. Rogan Kirtland gains possession of the puck, and he's got really nowhere to go with it. Rogan Kirtland battling still again. Backhand up to Mass. Nifty play to Mass. He's going to try and get it to Boomer just off the outstretched stick of Boomer. So Genesis now going to go below the line. Boomer's going to try. Oh, he's going to pick it up. Boomer to Matt. Live.
Yes!
Goal!
Awesome
oh
sequence.
Gosh. What a great play by the Capitals.
And
Boomer disrupting the play behind the net. Finds Mason Lai. Mason Lai buries it.
And Chris, I was going to talk to you at the break, and I was actually going to mute it, but now I won't. But Chris just came up, Coach Fink, was asking about the standing situation. Like, this is a must-win, meaning he's thinking about, should I be pulling the goalie tied?
Yeah, oh, man.
And I said, yeah, you need to pull him. Not anymore,
All right,
not yet.
so Genesis, let's keep the pressure up here. Sunkel driving low, gets it behind the goal line. Oh, and I tell you what, Genesis now is starting to back off the physical contact, Nick.
Well, like you said, they're 2-0. This game doesn't really matter to them.
No, that puck's going to be iced. Let it go, boys. Let it go.
They can't get there anyways.
So
4:55.
This is something we noticed in the Bowling Green game. About the halfway through the second game, first period, Bowling Green started to back off and just say, hey, you know, you can win the race to the puck here. Sunkel, backhand to McDonough. McDonough, low driving shot, blocked by a member of Genesis. Genesis now with speed. That's going to be it's probably not going to be iced. No. Oh, it is iced.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that's a gift. Yeah, I thought Boomer probably assisted that puck forward.
It was still pretty, I think it was behind the red. What do you think this circle is right here? I guess, is that always there? We're never usually in this spot.
Dunno. It's probably, I would guess that's a place where if the officials are going to call and talk to the captains, that's where they all stand, but that would be just a guess. Sunkel, McDonough, Huber, Wallace, and Booms. Puck won forward by Sunkel, but onto the stick, and this is where Genesis can get dangerous. Kind of get behind the Capitals' defense. Nothing assessed. Genesis lost their edge there for those of you listening at home.
That's a nice
It
call.
Looked like it would have been a trip, but he completely just kind of fell over choppy ice probably. Deep breath. Sunkel, McDonough, Huber, Wallace, Booms.
4.5, less than 4.5 left in the game.
Sunkel trying to win this on the backhand, probably again back to Mitch Booms.
Looks like it.
Not able to. The Boomer going to activate there, up to the point, puck below the line here. Mitch Booms battling, it's in his skate. He's going to try and flip it forward onto the skate of Derek McDonough, not able to exit the zone, but Mitch Booms got it. Good flip there into neutral ice. Okay, so Sunkel and Huber trying to,
another edge.
There's something over there. There is something over there. Okay, so Ruben driving. He's got the line, and he's got Boomer, and he's got McDonough. He's going to try and get it over to Boomer. Boomer flips it towards the net, and it's going to get a offensive zone.
I'll tell you
We're just going to clap for the boys here.
Keep it clean.
We don't ever, we try and do our best to be neutral, but we're not.
No, we're homers.
We don't actually try and be neutral at all. The lie tied up there in the face-off circle. Genesis is going to try and exit with speed. Racer's got a choice to make here. Racer backs off. Is going to allow Genesis to enter. Genesis, low shot, missed. So Genesis now playing with the puck below the line. It's a dangerous spot.
Oh,
missed.
nice.
All right, now Racer has it. Racer's got to get this out. Up to Mass. Mass taps it forward, and he's got Bristol on his left. First step is just going to try and get it in the zone, and he does. 3:24 remaining. Genesis skating with the puck in their own end. Caps really backing off here, so I think they're going to try and clog the neutral zone. Good play there by Hayden Mack.
That's a hold. No call.
Yep, no call. I think they're just going to let him play on. So it looks like the Caps are really – now we are going to send one low. Okay. So Genesis not able to exit with speed. Good play by Braden Racer here. Braden, individual effort here, trying to move towards the net. Mast alertly picking up defensive responsibility.
So
he's just playing hockey, man. All right, Mast has it, 250. Tried to get over to
nice
Bristol.
touch.
Bristol tips it up. Okay, 2:45 remaining. Genesis driving. They have it, but they can't hold it. Mast has it roll off his stick. He's checked off the puck. Braden Racer flips it into the face of a Genesis hockey player. Individual battle here by Hayden Mast. The puck is sent in. We got to keep playing here. 2:25.
Hayden, play clean. Play clean.
All right, Blamble out with Bristol and Lai.
Hayden looking for a call there.
Yeah. Kirtland moving in his own end here. He's going to flip it out.
Nice.
Oh, got it to Bristol. Bristol, I didn't even see him sitting up there.
Why was he there?
Skater offside.
2:06 remaining.
All right.
I didn't see him over there either. I was paying attention
Well,
to Mast.
I think they're probably being influenced a little bit. They're trying to get up high in the zone, stretch them out. All right, so Sunkel, Blamble, Huber, Kirtland, and Wallace. See if Kirtland and Wallace play the last 2 minutes here. One back to Kirtland. Now
zone.
Huber has it. Oh, man, Boomer just rifled it into it.
Off his skates.
Yeah,
off
he
that
just
shot.
took a kid off his feet with that shot. Oh, Wallace, nifty play through his feet. Trying to exit, blocked by Huber. Huber now going to drive this kid below the zone. Good hit, not called.
Okay.
Boomer's got it again. No stick here by this kid.
Up.
Blamble posted in front of the net. 1:41 remaining. Wallace is going to allow this puck to exit.
Take
Just
your
going to
time.
regroup. He's going to flip it over to Sunkel. Sunkel tried to glove it down. Stick still. Oh, man. That's interference, not called, but we're going to have to just play. Wallace now has it. He's going to have pressure, so he's going to send it over to Kirtland. Kirtland just skated into a collection of Capitals there. They're just trying to maintain the zone here. Kirtland checked off the puck with Sunkel and Blamble alertly.
110.
Back up. Blamble's got it. Just get the red line here. Just get the red line. Oh, man. Good individual effort by Genesis.
That's
not
offside.
Yeah,
That's offside.
That's
You're
offside.
right.
That's
Okay,
offside.
yeah, got it.
58 seconds remain. I would imagine the Genesis goalie will remain in net. They probably don't really need to win this game. They would only be playing for seeding.
Pulling the goalie would not make any sense to me. I don't even know whose stick that was because I saw it bounce around.
That was one of their guys. All right, so Lai, Mast, McDonough, Wallace, and Kirtland. 58 seconds remaining here. Lai wins that in the direction of Mast. Mast couldn't quite get it out of the zone. Wallace now has it. He's going to play it off the board into the chest of Hayden Mast. Hayden Mast over to Derek McDonough. McDonough has the red line. He's going to send it in slow and low, Nick.
Chew up some time. This is where you want to just cover it.
Yeah,
and
Mast
freeze it.
has it. Covering up the defensive point there for somebody. McDonough now has it. Tries to send it in. Genesis is going to try and blow the zone one more time here. Not able to. Mast now has it. Skating.
Oh, nice move.
Mast, one more move. One more move. Glove down. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. 26 seconds remaining in the game.
Mast reminding the Genesis players of the score. All right, you got my heart pumping now. I'm warming up, too, so that's good.
Mast, McDonough, Wallace, Kirtland. Lai controlled the faceoff. There goes Genesis. Genesis trying to get it. Ruben Wallace wins the race. Ruben Wallace trying to... Oh, flip back in by McDonough. What a play by McDonough. We got no icing. We got 12, 11, 10, 9.
They're going to ice. Oh, no.
5, 4, 3. Oh, 1 second remaining.
And a slow trigger finger by the scorekeeper.
Don't hate that.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Uh-oh. We got a member of the Genesis Hockey Club and a collection of Capitals. Jaden reminding everybody where the face-off circle is. All right. 1 second remaining. That's it. Capitals win.
They are going to be very happy with that win.
What an effort. What an effort by the Capitals in a must-win game.
I'll tell you exactly my perspective right here, right now. They didn't have a penalty. Nobody did since the first.
Yes.
I mean, when we're clean, and that's when I'm yelling clean. Sorry, I was trying to mute it myself.
It's all good.
But when we don't have a man disadvantage, that's when we're able to play right, play our game.
Should we try and see if we can get a interview here, or should we just move on?
We're usually this close.
Oh, you know what? We're not going to be able to because they can't come up the stairs with their skates. All right, everybody.
Well,
Great win by the Capitals.
We're
Huge victory.
We're expecting to be able to be in the playoffs. We will know here in a few hours, get some lunch, get a little relaxation. Nothing until about 4 or 6 o'clock is kind of the ranking or the rating, but keep an eye on Crossbar or ask your family member that's related.
Good luck to all those other families out there who have hockey games today. I know Tizzy Huber should be ending her inaugural game in the Blue Jackets Hockey League. So we will let everybody know when the next game is. Thanks for watching, everybody. Great win by the Capitals, and we'll